Hey guys, and welcome to episode 16 of Quest for the Best. And now this episode will be just like some of the others, be a full gameplay episode. You know, we'll have 3 games in this episode, and of course we're trying to win that Division 1 title. We're currently 3 wins away, so if we manage to win everything this episode, we do indeed win the Division 1 title. And in the first match, came against this 4-3-1-2 Serie A squad. Really nice looking squad. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this was actually one of the most frustrating games I've ever played on FIFA. My opponent gets a goal in the 6th minute, and the game will actually stay that way. So we do actually take a loss in the first match already. But as you will see from the stats in a bit, we do have 20 shots. Well, my opponent had only 5. And the first issue that I had is I just couldn't get the ball on target, and whenever I got it on target, Buffon was just in the way. He was just a rock at the back, and he made some really good saves, and I just couldn't get the ball into the back of the net, which was pretty frustrating, to be fair. So after that match, I went straight into another match. You know, I was pretty raging at that point, and I was just trying to, cause a destruction in my next match, if I can put it that way. So, you know, whoever became my next opponent would be in a bit of trouble, probably. And we came up against this 4-1-2-1-2 Bundesliga side with a Podolski up front. And, you know, it was still a pretty solid side, but I just really wanted the win. And S1 here takes a shot, and Gutsa gets the rebound to make it 1-0 in the 3rd minute already. Then my opponent actually gets a goal back just before halftime. You know, the first half was turning out to be just like the previous match, a bit of a frustrating half because I couldn't find the back of the net. And then just after halftime, I decided to take the tram because I just really wanted the goal really badly. That's why I took a tram. Then 2 minutes after that goal, we got another goal here. Good finish by S1, and he makes it 3-1. And then it was a Lamella on the ball, doing a bit of an elastico chop, a scoop turn, a roulette. Another roulette gets taken out in the box. I don't really think it was a penalty, to be fair. I think my opponent got the ball, but, you know, we still got a penalty awarded. And, of course, we go up and down the middle. You know, Eric Lamella stepped up himself, and he made it 4-1. Then it was S1 here picking up the ball, seeing a Lavezzi, in some space on the other side. Lavezzi goes pretty much one-on-one with the keeper. Ball rolls in and takes a shot, but the defender gets back, and the ball falls to Marco Reus, who makes no mistake and puts it into the back of the net. And then in the 90th minute, we get another goal through S1. I don't know how he managed to steal the ball off the defender, but, you know, he did, and we make it 6-1. So, still a pretty comfortable scoreline, but most of the goals were in the second half because the first half was pretty frustrating, just like the previous game. As you can see here from the match details, we actually got 27 shots, and my opponent only got 4. So it was we kind of demolished him, we kind of dominated the game, but we are still 5 points away from Division 1. So, we're going into the final match of this episode now, and that obviously means that we can't get the title this episode, but if we manage to win this game, we do have a really good chance of winning Division 1 in the next episode, which should be up soon. I don't know when it will be up, but it will be up soon. Anyway, the 3rd match we came up against is kind of hybrid, but, you know, it didn't work out really well. Not all of the players were online chemistry. We took the lead here through some lovely build-up play, and finally it was Marco Reus applying the finish, making it 1-0 in the 12th minute. Then, just a bit after, we picked up the ball with Lamella. We give the ball to S1, and he just bursted through the defense. No one's gonna catch up to him, and he puts a good finish, and he makes it 2-0. Then we get another goal here as Lavezzi gets sent through. He tries to ball roll the keeper, but the keeper takes him out, and that is obviously a penalty, and the ref awarded one. So it was Eric Lamella stepping up once again to the spot and making no mistake about it, putting it into the back of the net in the 44th minute. So that means we're 3-0 up at half time. And then just after half time, it was Lamella here on the ball doing a bit of skills, and he got taken out by Felipe Santana, I believe. Again, it was just on the edge of the box, so we got awarded another penalty, and it was Lamella once again who stepped up. This time I went to the left because I feared that my opponent would dive upwards because we already took a penalty there. So we still managed to put it away, and then my opponent actually gets another penalty, so that's a 3rd penalty of this match. And that was just before the end of the game. I think it was about the 83rd minute. It was Mikkeli stepping up And you know, a amazing save from Afraid to get the ball out of the corner. So he didn't manage to score, so that means the final score of the game was indeed 4-0. And we are now on 19 points, so we need only one more win or 2 draws in the next episode to secure the Division 1 title. But yeah, guys, that's been it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like rating would really be appreciated. If we can manage to hit that 30 like mark again, that would be awesome. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for future episodes of this series. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in my next video. So, peace.